Hey everyone, JCS StarCraft here, bringing you Game 2 of the semifinals from the Zotac Weekly Cup number 18 between LucifroN as the yellow Terran and Naama as the blue Terran. And look, wow, Naama looks like he's going to be trying to get his revenge on LucifroN right now, sending out this early SCV. Looks like he's going to be going proxy racks as well. In the last game, LucifroN went with the proxy racks pretty early on Steps of War and forced Naama to kind of change his build, get a little bit, threw him off in the beginning. And I think Naama is going to be trying to do the same. They're really good idea to try to get this early scout on, try to detect to see if his opponent is doing the same or if he'll see this SCV coming in here. And kind of the revenge build, LucifroN now going with this more standard build on Blistering Sands. And here is Naama building that barracks right below, probably going to be lifting off into the grass over here. We'll see whether or not LucifroN can respond to it in time. LucifroN, of course, is one of the stronger StarCraft 2 players. He hails from Spain and is currently one of the top 16. I think he was invited to the IEM challenge, played a good amount of beta and did pretty well there. Was someone who transitioned over from Warcraft 3. Naama, the 17-year-old from Finland, originally started playing Warcraft 3 because his older brother was playing Warcraft 3 and wanted to join in on the fun, but has proven to be a very, very strong player as well. Now making his transition over to StarCraft 2, and right now Naama is going to lift off and planting the barracks in front of the grass. LucifroN will not see it, and now going to be running in and using this SCV as a scout, so LucifroN's not going to have any idea right now, except he is going to be checking out. He is in the base already. Let me see what the view is. He is just now going into scouting to the base and will detect something really kind of wrong going down. Naama, I think, should be throwing down some sort of bunker with this SCV. If he just bunkered right here or something like that, that'd be great. Is he going to do it, or I'm not sure what this SCV is doing. He could once he throws down that bunker, it could be game over for LucifroN, but I think unfortunately he's trying to use the SCV to do some sort of attacking. Not the best idea for this SCV. Maybe just didn't have enough minerals at that point to really mount an attack. Right now does have the Marines in the base, but these SCVs are doing a great job kind of holding it back, and although that SCV did go down to this SCV as well. Right now SCV wars going on in the base, trying to micro these units as best as they can in the early game right now. LucifroN is doing a good job microing these SCVs and making it annoying for Naama. So Naama unable to get off too much on the attack. But Naama also doing a great job microing his 2 Marines and his lone SCV as well. I really want to see some sort of bunker go down, but now that SCV is gone, no bunker is going to be going down for Naama. And Naama, unfortunately, not able to take out too many units with this early rush. So looks like he's going to have to lift off and make this a sacrificial barracks as well. Going to use it to kind of see what LucifroN is up to. LucifroN now going double racks against this build as well. Although he does, unlike Naama who went double racks, Naama actually canceled his refinery, and so this time LucifroN's going to be pretty good in terms of his economy. Looking back at Naama's base, he is now going to get his factory up. So he's been busy, doing a good job keeping his economy going as well. Kind of a reverse from last game. Naama, I think, just wants revenge, and look at that barracks just sinking down into the depths of that canyon. Kind of going to hide there, and right now we have Marauders coming out for LucifroN. Is he going to be researching any sort of concussive shell? Possibly we might be seeing that. Looks like Naama has the starboard going down already, so already going 1-1-1. Not even going to keep his barracks in. Right now trying his best to get those bunkers up as he realizes that LucifroN's going to be making a counterattack right now. This SCV is... Oh, this is... this is LucifroN's bunker right here. Finally being destroyed by Naama. And now just trying to get rid of this bunker as much as possible. Here come the first 3 Marines. Naama had to cancel his bunker up here too, and trying to build another bunker from behind. This Hellion should do a pretty good job holding off these Marines, although this SCV could go down the bunker. Oh, unable to finish in time. We have 3 unfinished bunkers at this point, and the bunker is giving LucifroN sight onto the high ground, so he can just shoot at anything from below. And now, this could be a problem for Naama as the bunker does go down. Naama's bunker goes down, and LucifroN is going to be able to start pushing in a little bit. The Hellion would do a great job against the Marines, but against these 2 Marauders, it's not going to be the best. And now it's going to be a big problem for Naama, as he really needs this Banshee to come out. Once his Banshee comes out, things are going to be okay for him, but a ton of SCVs going down. Looking at the unit count right now, Naama down to 15 SCVs and trying his best. LucifroN reinforcing with even more Marauders. When will this Banshee come out for Naama? I think that's what he's hoping for. He wants it to pop out as soon as possible. Now trying to retreat, trying to keep as many SCVs as possible. Down to 13 SCVs. Here comes that Banshee, and now these Marauders are going to fall pretty quickly. I think Naama should be retreating, trying to minimize how many SCVs he's going to be losing right now. Luckily, the Marauders aren't the best for taking out SCVs, and I think this Marauder has to retreat for LucifroN. Meanwhile, it looks like Naama has re-landed the barracks. Not sure if he's going to be able to do very much damage with his racks in here. I mean, LucifroN at this point just has a pretty sizable arm. Well, not hugely sizable, but can reinforce and does have enough units to really hold off any sort of massive Marine push out of there. So Naama, unfortunately, at a severe economic disadvantage now, down to just 13 SCVs, really needs to try to play catch-up at this point. Looking at the army tab, LucifroN is significantly ahead, and this barracks is just going to fall. Naama's trying to land it, but those flames and no repair are going to be able to save that. Racksman going down. Is going to pump out just 1 Marine, try to do some sort of harassment before it dies. It doesn't look like it. And Naama instead just going to be trying to get his get his expansion going down. He realizes that he's behind economically, really needs to start to pump out those SCVs at a faster rate than LucifroN. LucifroN right now is scared to move from his base. Look at how many missile turrets he has going down. Knows knows the power of that Banshee and doesn't really want to face his wrath. Right now the Banshees are outside of the base trying to do some damage, trying to kill this starport so that LucifroN won't be able to bring out any sort of Vikings against this Banshee attack. But there are just way too many missile turrets in this base, I think, and LucifroN just doesn't want to take a chance. Is able to kill that tech lab, I think, or possibly what's canceled by LucifroN. But oh, both Banshees going down, just getting a little bit overextending, just a little bit too much, and the missile turrets just picking them out. Right now, LucifroN is pretty well turtled up into his base and just pumping out units. So I think Naama does get his expansion down a little bit earlier and is going to be going tanks. Throwing down 2 more Raxes with the tech labs as well, so we should be seeing a tank bio combination from Naama, and it looks to me that we should be seeing something similar from LucifroN, so we might be having a big tank battle from both players. And very interesting game this time, of course, with that early proxy racks from Naama as revenge for the last game. Now both players are doing a very good job transitioning over to the middle. I think LucifroN at this point is slightly ahead, given that he was able to take out so many SCVs of Naama. And looking at the income tab, Naama has been trying to play catch up at this point. He's doing a pretty good job. I mean, with the second orbital command, I think it was a very smart move by him to go ahead and push for that. Although at this point, LucifroN is going to be moving in with a Raven to kind of detect any sort of cloaked Banshee, and just his Bio Ball army, combat shield for the combat shield for the Marines, and no upgrades yet. A little bit of lag going on, and Naama's claiming that he will lose if there's lag. Both players playing Marco. Tanks already down for Naama, so this ground force is not going to be able to do very much. Now going to be moving around. Stim is research, so he can try to dash in and try to do some damage there. Now going to be trying to breaking down the rocks, and meanwhile Naama, I think, will he suspect the rocks are going down? He doesn't have any detection over here. Taking a look at his units. Oh, is going to be retreating. I think suspects that those units ran away, haven't come back. Medvacs out for LucifroN. Very good to support against the tanks right now, and we should be seeing a pretty interesting battle. Naama going to be moving over right now, and just in time, getting a scout out right there, and his tanks are in place. LucifroN realizing that like once that SCV is there, that perhaps everything has moved around as well, and now we're just going to see constant movement from both players, trying to test both sides as much as possible. There is a tank already here for Naama, and Naama, unfortunately, I think LucifroN trying to take advantage of the fact that he has just more mobile units in these tanks. Naama has to constantly try to